Hello, I'm Constance with the American Public University. Today I'm presenting the Law of Climate Change to EVSP508, Environmental Ethics, Winter B001 2020. The climate crisis is the most monumental situation that human society will have to face so far. There are no federal laws in the United States to date that explicitly require public entities or private companies to alleviate their impact on global climate. There are numerous proposals and some that skirt the issue, as will be discussed, but none that have direct wording for actions to address climate change head-on at the federal level. The Affordable Clean Energy Rule 2019 repeals the Clean Power Plan. The Environmental Protection Agency will oversee the state's requirements to achieve adherence. Emission guidelines for greenhouse gases and emissions from existing electric utility generating units under CAA Section 111D will be updated accordingly. This rule contrasts the intention of the Clean Power Plan, which was constructed in a biocentric and ecocentric fashion and does little to eliminate CO2. This view is completely anthropocentric in only taking into consideration the present economy. President Trump's Executive Order 13868, 2017, involves all federal agencies, and it has eliminated a plethora of environmental executive orders initiated by President Obama. President Trump has a proven record of deontology and a satisfying consequentialism. This order to create energy independence is based on increasing business rather than decreasing environmental harm. The Clean Air Act. This law authorizes the EPA to establish national ambient air quality standards. Working with the Office of Air and Radiation, national programs, policies, and regulations are developed. The 6 criteria pollutants covered by the NAAQS do not include CO2. The CAA was initiated to promote the health and well-being of the public. The consequentialist utilitarianism that was developed to maximize the most benefit for the most people is prevalent in this law. The side effects of less toxins in the air also benefit the environment, although inadvertently. The National Environmental Policy Act 1970 involves all federal agencies to examine major actions toward environmental consequences. Although it is not required that those actions taken result in the most benefit to the environment, it necessitates that other, more environmentally sound decisions be analyzed. NEPA is often called the Magna Carta of the nation's environmental laws. Its purpose statement is an integration of anthropocentric, biocentric, and ecocentric thinking. Quote, to declare a national policy that will encourage productive and enjoyable harmony between man and his environment, to promote efforts which will prevent or eliminate damage to the environment and biosphere and stimulate the health and welfare of man, to enrich the understanding of the ecological systems and natural resources important to the nation, end of quote. The United States government is a constant game of ping-pong, depending on who is the current leader at the top and their environmental ethical worldview. Some value the economy more than the environment, and that is a reflection of ourselves. There are times it seems that government actions move at a snail's pace due to all the competing and complicating legislature. At other times it seems to only take a flick of the pen. Regardless of how any of us views the environment, the person at the top with the pen is the one that has control of the outcomes. Their values and worldview shape all environmental policy and management. Someday we may have a boss that has a deeper ecological view and uses that pen to benefit all living things.